Oh, sorry. Good morning. Take a wild guess what time it is. Okay, go ahead. It's 3:15. I was up at 2, laying in bed trying to go back to sleep, right? But I went to bed at 6, so that's 8 hours. Anyway, today is my first day of chemo. Woohoo! Yes, my third nipple is installed and ready to go. It's right here. It's right here. And he's been sitting there, or she, I don't know. He's like, excuse me, I've been like, when are you gonna, hello? And it's like, dude, it's today, okay? Just hang on, it's today, all right? So, in fact, 8 o'clock. So I've got 5 hours before I have to show up for my first chemo. So I'm feeling good this morning. I'll let you know how chemo goes. They say you start feeling really crummy like 3 or 4 days later. So I might feel okay after chemo. I don't know. Everybody responds differently, right? So that was number one. Number two, this is all I'm going to say about your comments because I've been going on and on about how great your comments are, right? And they are. Thank you. I want to change things up a little bit. Just an idea, all right? I'm not being bossy or controlling, all right? Not telling you what to do. If you want to, ask me questions. Anything goes, all right? The weirder, the better, right? Because those are the funny ones. I mean, not like, hey, dude, do you pick your nose? Well, it's like, duh, everybody picks their nose, right?
Ew.
You know? Well, here's the thing. You can pick your friends and you can pick your nose, but you can't wipe your friends on the furniture.
Ew.
Right? All right, let's go.
This episode of The Mad Camper has been sponsored by Kleenex. We're disposable. Your furniture isn't.
Hey, honey bun, it's too bad you weren't in The Wizard of Oz because you could have gone, if I only had a nose, right? I have these imaginary characters because I live alone, right? So, all right, now, I tested my blood sugar this morning. It was 169. I did it just a minute ago, and it was 191. So 2 cups of coffee with fiber added and a scoop of protein powder, which is low glycemic. It's only 3 grams of carbs, all right? So what I'm taking, my meds are metformin. Anybody else? For, type 2 diabetes. Then high blood pressure. And what's really helped me, you guys, because the pancreas is shutting down, it's not producing the enzymes that help digest food, right? So these have helped a lot. So you take this before a meal and it preps your gut because we all know your gut is really important. Take care of your gut. But if I do something stupid, like I order from a Mexican restaurant and I get the jalapeno poppers and they got all kinds of breading around them, I do mine with just jalapenos with cream cheese and bacon smoked on the smoker, right? But then it starts to hurt because my stomach can't digest it. So what I'm going to change in my diet is some of you have commented, switch to the carnivore diet, right? I did Atkins for a while and I get it. The science works. Like your body is burning ketones instead of carbs, right? So very low carb. My oncologist said, just eat whatever you want, but talk to the dietitian about your diabetes, right? So if I feel good enough to go shopping after my chemo, I better do it like today because I've heard it's not until like 3 or 4 days later that you really start feeling crummy after your chemo, right? So, speaking of feeling crummy, I noticed on my chart through Blue Cross, I've got 3 more meds that I need to pick up today from Walgreens, and I can't even pronounce them, but they're basically all 3 of them are like anti-barf, right? Okay, that's going to be fun. Anti-barf, anti-diarrhea. Yeah, bring on those symptoms. That sounds like a good time. So 3 more meds I got to take. I'm cool with that. Now the rest of the week, so I've got chemo today, 4 hours. So I'll be returning some of your comments while I'm just sitting there. Then I have a day off tomorrow. Then Friday morning I've got a PET scan. I'm not sure what that is. I've had a CT and an MRI, so I've got a full body PET scan at 6:30 early. Then what's weird is they're going to install a pump today as part of my chemo. So the pump stays on me, on my person somewhere. I don't know, back pocket or something. I don't know. No, it probably gets stuck to my chest or something. But they need to remove it precisely 46 hours after it gets installed today. So I have another appointment at 12:30 to go into the clinic to get the pump removed. Okay. Or I checked with my insurance and they will cover it, where I could have a nurse come to the house. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that. I mean, she's going to walk here in here and go, wow, what's going on here? Like, so maybe the next cycle, it's a 2-week cycle. Okay. So chemo today, 2 weeks from today starts another cycle. I get the pump installed. 46 hours later, the pump comes off. Nurse comes over, disconnects the pump, cleans the port, and cleans my third nipple, right? Then okay, so Friday after the pump removal, then I've got a meeting with a surgeon. We're going to talk about surgery, because chemo, and some of you have commented, you've done chemo and radiation and surgery, and you guys, I'm going to dial it down for a second. Some of your comments really hit home with me, and some of your comments, a handful of you, are going through way, way worse than what I am. Okay? I'm so sorry. But like I keep saying, if I can add a little something to your day with these videos, then I wish I could do more, but I get it. I'm so sorry. And it breaks my heart a little bit. Not to make you feel bad. Don't feel bad for sharing your stories. Please continue to do that. And what's happening is we're building a community on here, which is what I wanted. People are responding to other people, and it's great. So go through the comments, you guys. If you see someone that is struggling, maybe leave a comment and give them some love, you guys. So we're in this, right? So what else? I think that's about it for now. I'll be back after I go in and get the chemo, and they're gonna plug into my, my thing, the power port thing, and they're gonna go in there and put stuff in there. So, I'll be back. All right, I'll let you know how it goes. All right, hang on.